Okay, guys, this is segment 2 of the game preview against Maryland Saturday afternoon at 12 noon on ESPN2 from Sun Life Stadium in Miami. And in this segment, I'm going to play the highlights of the Maryland game against Wake Forest, along with the lowlights of our game against Virginia. So without further ado, the highlights of the Maryland game against Wake Forest last week. And we're going to have to protect Morris in this game, especially if Jacoy can't go. Protection is going to be critical in this game. The way we see Wake Maryland blocking a punt here. And the thing is, we're going to have to beware where Scott is. That's something you're going to have to know where 82 is in this game. See, that's the guy. We can't leave him open like that. See, they're not. See, Wake doesn't rush him, and Brian gets all that time to throw. He just kills you. The play action right there freezes the backer, takes the safety, and that's second gets wide open. See, tackling is going to be something we address, folks. Again, people, this is going to be something we address. We have to make sure we get to Scott their running game right away. See, and I'll tell you, we're going to have to protect Bosher in this game because Maryland will block punts. And this is something, we're going to have to put heat on O'Brien in this game. We can't make him look like a Heisman candidate out there. I'm telling you, protect. This is what we're going to have to do, folks. We have to tackle. We got to get them right away. Now here's something they'll try in this game. They'll try some reverses. There may be a trick play or two that we're going to have to be aware of, and we're going to have to stay home on this. Another thing, that's just something we're going to have to do. We're going to have to protect Morris in this ball game without question. Got to protect him because we cannot have what Maryland did to Wake. And you cannot make mistakes like this because that's just too easy. The thing we're going to have to do, we really have to pressure Danny O'Brien in this game. See, that's McCarthy. See, tackling, and we have to finish tackles. It's just too easy. It's too easy for him. The pressure has to be there. We have to pressure Danny O'Brien in this game. See, and this is something This is something Morris cannot do. We cannot have pick sixes like this against us. And then you look at tackling. We can't give them openings, give them any lanes to run. We're going to have to plug those lanes up right away. Coming with 8-9 in the box. Mess Maggot. See, this is something that we have to do is protect Stephen Morris in this ball game. Because you're figuring Morris is going to be the starter if Harris Jacory can't go. But this is, no matter who the starter is, Jacory or Morris, we have to protect them. And I look at this again. We have to shut down the Maryland running game. That has to be a priority. See, they run this. This is a thing we're gonna see a lot of in this ball game. And this is something we have to do. Protect the quarterback.
8 different Terps scored a touchdown.
8 different Terps scored for them. So this is a very good football team we're facing, folks. I mean, let's not underestimate that for 1 second.
For them as they await Boston College. Once again, Maryland wins at 62-14.
And in this ball game, you see, so when I see the highlights, and you say, we have to stop the running game. That has got to be a priority. We cannot give Danny O'Brien time to kill us the way he does, because if we do that, that's asking for big trouble. Danny O'Brien, if you give him time, the way he did against Wake, he absolutely will kill you. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to play I have to play the low lights from last week's game against Virginia. Look at the mistakes we made last week. I mean, we have to play the fourth quarter. Play the fourth quarter like we did against Virginia. We have to play like we did in the fourth quarter against Maryland for 60 minutes. See, this is the loss against Virginia. So this is the play right here from Kane Insider. And you look at it right here. I mean, this is going to have to be vital, this game. The way Maryland got to Wake last week, protecting Stephen Morris is going to be important, vitally important in this ball game. It must be a priority. Because we cannot get anyone else hurt. We just cannot have that happen. So the thing that has to be done here, I think we'll go without saying, protect the keys in this game. Do not give up the big play. Stop the run. Protect the football. And protect Stephen Morris. And cannot throw interceptions. We cannot turn the ball over. When I look at Maryland in their turnover, when I look at Maryland this year, their turnover margin, by the way, okay, yes, no 16 picks. 15 plus 1. Basically, we have, let me look at Maryland. So let me do this. I'll put this I'll put this little stat in there, and then in the next segment I'll give you an idea on it. So Maryland's turnover margin. The turnover margin for Maryland, they lost. Let's see, 10. Now let me do that in the next segment. I'll put those stats up in the next segment.